And that should be good to go. Alright, we're now in the Dark Zero game on the A stream. We're playing Chalet again. I believe Dark Zero just played this and lost against FaZe only a few minutes ago. The bans right now from Dark Zero are Ying and Valkyrie, and the bans from Cyclops are Thatcher and Jaeger. So these are very interesting bans. The Thatcher and Valkyrie pretty standard. The Jaeger and the Ying, very interesting. Very interesting. If I were to do the math real quick, no, Dark Zero banned Ying before Cyclops banned Jaeger. I was curious if they banned Jaeger and then because of that they banned Ying, but no, Ying was banned first because Dark Zero started defense, which means they banned the first attacker. So the Ying ban happened, then the Jaeger ban happened, not the other way around. Just something to note. This is the third Chalet game of the tournament. It is the second one back-to-back. Cyclops is a game that I used to watch quite a bit myself because we prepped for them for Invitationals a bit ago. I like watching Chalet because I haven't played it, so I don't know how it plays out. And it seems like most teams are doing the same strats, which is no surprise. It's been the game for a fair amount of time already, so there's that. Mint playing Seals today, playing Blitz earlier against FaZe, and now playing Clash against Cyclops. Ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff. Vamos, Brazil! Brr. Also, I saw that Anytoon is also playing Monty. Look at this gameplay. This is some big, thick, alpha male Monty gameplay. I love this. Swinging in, hip firing, blocking impacts, taking out a smoke grenade. Doing so much work for his team. Really pressuring Dark Zero on all fronts here. Skies answers back, takes out the Ash. SMG11 legend here. Anytoon may be able to make something for his team here with the Monty. Skies finds a second, playing on that close piano angle. Cyclops don't need to go this far. They can pretty comfortably walk in and start working on that plan with the Monty especially. But they seem to be taking unnecessary gunfights here. It's okay, they answer back. NGR gets taken out by Susu. Susu Sichel. I'm not going to say his name, Susu. Again, they can start setting up the plan. There's one smoke left in the pocket of smoke. He's injured now, so there is zero. In fact, this is now the smoke, or the plant should go down rather. And this one is very deep with the diffuser. What are we doing here, boys? Are we gonna plant or nah? Monty is... Wait, does Monty realize that's diffuser? He's gonna plant here. Oh my. Okay, we're deep in the balls, boys. We're gonna start smoke banging. Nice. Smoke bang comes back. Why not just plant on the table? Like the half wall. It's still winnable. Hold F, dude. Oh. Oh, Eclipse wins the round. Wait, he doesn't win the round. Sousa gets the plant. He actually got it in time. He just came off it this very second. 0 seconds left. Wait, did the bomb go down or not? I don't even know. Did he go off the planet with 0 seconds and killed him? Or did the bomb actually go down? I'm not on YouTube. I can't go back. Did he cancel on 0? He actually canceled on 0. Oh my. Okay, dude. I don't understand because Monty could have just planted like 30 seconds earlier. As long as they had a drone or info downstairs, of course, which they might not have had, but still. But like they went balls deep for no apparent reason. And they planted in the most pega spot ever. Sheesh. I think you can, yeah, fairly. You can like sprint, run on it, yeah. Whew. I mean, this is like, if I had to explain APAC in like a round, I would honestly probably use that round. Because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's a bit different, but it works. Like, the plant position, the engage, the way they played the map, canceling on 0 to win the round. That is like peak APAC gameplay. You pretty much go, what the fuck? But for a good reason. Not because they're bad, but because it's just different. You're a bit starstruck. You're like, you can't do this. This is not how we play in North America. It's not how we play in Europe. And you can't really prepare for a team like Cyclops. Like, we prepped for them last year. And, we pretty much just got to the conclusion that they're really good at the game. They hit good shots. And we just gotta win the fucking game against them. Like, we gotta play, like, adaptive flexibility, right? I don't think you can go, alright, guys, against Cyclops, they're pretty weak at holding this side of the map. No. They just swing you. Or they just run at you. Or they'll do some crazy shit, and you don't even know what to do in response. I don't think you can prepare for most of APAC for that reason. And that is their strength. Like, if CAG plays with confidence, they have really good aim. I wouldn't tell them to play strategy. I would tell them to play their game, have fun. Because strategically, APAC is far behind most of the regions, still. I'm just gonna say, chat. I expected and predicted Brazil to be the best region. I'm not saying they are, but they're looking pretty good. FaZe beat Dark Zero. Team 1 and Team Furia both beat G2. Team 1 plays BDS, I believe, later tonight. No, they play Empire, sorry. Who plays BDS? It's Dark Zero, I think, that plays BDS. Yeah, Dark Zero plays BDS. Regardless, it'll be good to watch. I want to see BDS against LATAM, and I would like to see TSM against LATAM. And SSG. That's like what I'm really excited about. I'm not really excited about the EU NA stuff. I'm excited about NA and EU against LATAM. Because I think LATAM is like the best region right now, personally. Gerada was AFK, drinking some soda juice. And Skies just made a drive-by with Ella. Nice kill. Black Ray getting pitched in the corner here, but a rotate out gets him safe and sound. Skies literally just drove by that guy. Like, no fucks given. Just look at how, like, Black Ray's playing. Like, I feel like we would never see this from main regions. Like you know, EU, LATAM, NA. There's so much more, I don't know if proactive is the word, but like active in like their aim and their movement, and like it's almost like they're playing for the content, you know? Like it's like a high elo rank game. Oh, that's a Kobe smoke. Thing is, if Skies and Mint, really good retake here. That is the beautiful play about Dark Zero. They go 2 people upstairs, recognizing the importance of vertical play. And with this vertical play, does not go in their favor just yet, but they have the possibility of it. Right there. Mint. Oh, there we go. Easy. If Skies went alone, Skies would have lost the gunfight as he did, and they wouldn't have gained anything. But because Dark Zero sends 2 people together to retake upstairs, they got that refrag ability. And despite the refrag not being instantaneous, it did happen. And despite Mint being a little bit Pepega with the whole vertical play and shooting back and stuff, it worked in their favor. And that is the beautiful part of refrag ability. And that's what G2 was missing against Furia for many rounds. When they have one guy flanking with the stairs, you might as well send 2, you might as well send 3 people, because one guy might just die for nothing, and then you just send someone into their death for a deficit. We don't like that. We don't like deficits. CAG playing both Bug and Sledge, so bunch of vertical play available here. Mint now opting for the castle. Gonna try and shape up the map a bit differently than the previous rounds. I still don't know how I feel as about Aruni as like a spectator of Siege. I think she's probably like annoying to play against. I mean, she isn't ranked. I don't know if she's as good as people make her out to be, though. I honestly don't know. She is like a inconsistent and unreliable Jaeger, but for like a particular door window. The punch holes are nice because you can replace the shotgun on her, which is, you know, they play Castle secondary shotgun and they play Aruni. You don't gotta play smoke in this instance on mute. No, G2 got no points so far, but they play again later tonight against FaZe, I believe. So G2 faces all 3 Brazilian teams first. Thank you, Tree Boss 14 for the tier 2 for 18 months, sir. What team do you think is the best out of LATAM? I personally enjoy Team 1 the most. I like watching them. I like Liquid, but they never really seem to do a hunt. Oh, beautiful C4 on the vault in. Liquid always falls short at international events. I think Team 1 is like a new fresh blood of like LATAM internationality, so I'm excited for Team 1. Obviously NIP, Liquid, FaZe, like they're all strong teams, they're all very good. But I personally enjoy Team 1 and Liquid the most. Thank you, Mint, for gifting Kima a sub. Mint gets naded. So Susu with a second nade kill this round. Nading skies. Plant's going down already. Oh, this is so awkward. Ayagator with a single point of health left. Unlucky for Hyper. Some fast rounds. 2-2. Am I still in contact with the Siege team? No. I wish them good luck. But I'm not like in contact with them now. Pretty much since I retired, like the same day, I haven't spoken to anyone. Spoke to Shaz once. Then he came over when he got back to Germany because he's in England before for Christmas. And then I spoke to, as I said, I just wished the team good luck on WhatsApp. I was like, yo guys, I know you guys didn't like do as good as you wanted to in the regular season, but good luck with the invite, kick some ass, you know. Well, I don't really speak to any of them. Empire looked pretty good. They did. Empire looked surprisingly good for a team that's been struggling. Zach asked if we want to swap the stream to watch Fury at BDS. I think I'm gonna stick this. I don't like swapping mid-game, but odds are we'll catch the Fury at BDS game mid-game. Unless everybody wants me to swap, then I'll do it, but normally we stick it out. CAG takes another round, 3-2. These Asians mad good. Have you seen the Kali shots they're doing, dude? Look at this lean. These guys are having fun. They're playing some high elo ranked against Dark Zero. They thought they queued up for ranked and champion, but they are in fact playing Invitational group stage right here. They thought wrong, but it's working in their favor. Susu's playing really well. Really well. CAG is surprisingly flexible to playing the Kali, playing the Monty, playing the Blitz. This is like, this gives me G2 vibes now. They just pick whatever the fuck. Oh. It's the Blitz 6 pick into Monty. Okay. It struck a bit of fear. You know, DC seeing Blitz, but it is the Monty coming out. Of course, if I'm signed with an R6S content creator, I would help out with Pro League. Of course I would. I would watch their games, give them advice, if they want to hear it, you know, talk strats. So, of course I would help out. Glad to see Eclipse still on fire. He had a great online season, I believe, from memory, and he's having a great game so far. Man is 6-1-5. Best scoreline from his team. However, Ayagator sitting on 10 kills alone. Black Ray 0-0-6. Imagine if Cyclops had 5 players on the board. They could be even stronger. Pengu uplinks. Yeah, Black Ray is not having a great game, but they're winning, so. If man dies, he's gonna pull James Bond next round. Do 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 do. Remember previous events? Everybody was talking about Ayagator, how insane he was. Yeah, Gatorada and Ayagator, they're both like gunners. Cause we studied Gatorada last year and we're like, this guy slaps. Eclipse slaps though. Well done, Eclipse. Very well done. Oh my, we're dancing. There's no way he wins this. Oh, Susu gets him. Vertical blade gets straight back in JR. Beautiful shots. Susu's a high sense player, I think, by the looks of it. Seems like a high. I think most of APAC, or at least like CAG, I think they all play a higher sense than like most regions. What would our team usually do back when you were with them? Have a break and, you know, listen. Wait, what is this? What would the team usually do back when I was with them? Have a break and know yourself to play later the same day. Full on break or also some analysis. Usually, like, let's say D2 is playing in 4 hours. You take like an hour and a half off completely. Like, get food, shower, get your head together, right? Then you meet up. You can discuss next match. So phase, how is D2 gonna beat phase, right? Then maybe if you really wanted to, you can do like some warm-up, some T-hunt. You can maybe even get a scrim for like a map. Then you do map bans and stuff. Then you play. You need a break. Like, you need to get a break. You need food. You need to get your head shaped up or head cleaned up. And then you can warm up again. You don't want to go in cold. Susu.
Probably indeed for the pantry, just to make sure you can go for that little dish you try to cook up. And
we're all just standing still here. Black Gray's alive. Still working for that first kill of the map. Alright, 1v4. Now's the time. Get that kill. Come on. Hey, guess what? He's on the board. 106. No James Bond for me. Drops him from mint. Shuts him down. 4-3. Dark Zero.
Wow. Dark Zero. If you are learning a region, as obviously a lot of us were coming into this,
I feel like Alibi is super underrated. She is.
So good.
Alibi is... I wouldn't say she's super underrated because she's not like Ying or Glass, who are like insanely strong and like defining. But she's underrated in the sense that she's not played enough for how good she is. Like side shotgun, good primary, interesting gadget you can do stuff with for like window jump in. You can use your gadget for as like a drone or a lesion mine. You know, back in the day, if you had a lesion mine somewhere, you could see it through the floor or through the wall. And if the enemy shot it, you would see that the icon disappeared. Alibi works the same way still. So you can put an alibi prism somewhere on the map, and if it dies, then you know that enemy is there, which is like a lesion mine info, right? So we had a strat in G2 where we played basement with like 4 roamers, and I would be on site with alibi, and I would put 1 alibi prism in dirt, 1 main stairs, and 1 blue. And without going on cameras, I could tell if an enemy was coming because they need to walk through the alibi or shoot it to get through, like to get past it, right? So I could just look at dirt and be like, okay, dirt's clear, blue clear, main stairs clear. And then I played the shotgun alibi, and we played this in Pro League like years ago. We played in Pro League like a bunch of times. I played the alibi shotgun, the primary shotgun, and I made rotationals, and like I had impact, so I could impact trick the kitchen dash and stuff. Oh, mint blitz going in, dude, running really fast. We love to see it. Actually ignoring kitchen, going straight up the solarium stairs, jungle. I'll probably go to jungle. I don't know. There's like bushes and shit. So we can just hold the flank from the outside window and trophy now while we work our way up for vertical take. Mint does need a refrag gun behind him. Oh, this is big. This is where you run at him, you flash him, you're good to go. Mint did play it a bit slow, so he ran away, that's fine. Got time to work with, gun behind him. No smokes, do note that.
Very quickly taken over indeed by Mint, who's now hiding inside the bathtub. Of course, gives him a little bit of freedom.
The vertical player is kind of scary with the C4s and stuff. Gotta respect it. Oh, I don't know, Adler. I don't know about that. Always try and contact support if you're curious. Anderson finds Eclipse's head. Very nice. 5v4 advantage there. That's 0 off the board. Sky's camera is very blurry here. I can't see him. Pretty boy is gone. I think Jaeger's picker will get nerfed. Or like get dropped. I mean, Jaeger's banned this match. Despite the nerfs. Oh, the timing. Black Ray goes for the prone, goes hipfire the same second Hyper swings him. Hyper, on the hand, swings that sprinting, not scoped in. Gets punished back. 2v2, 2v1 make it. Blitz. A shield in general. 4 post plant is very scary. You can just kind of be in their face, give info like a drone, and you're hard to kill. So you just let Blitz do the... What is going on, dude? What is this? Gatorada, flicking left, flicking right, throwing C4, hip fires guys, and then gets taken up by Mint. I'm telling you, these CAG players are ruthless, dude. They don't give a damn. They're literally playing ranked, but they're playing invitationals. Man, just fucking hip fire left, right, C4 mid air, like hip fire blind skies, with like it's crazy. It's crazy. Ooh. I think Jaeger's pick rate is gonna stay pretty similar. The thing is, if you wanna make Jaeger less present in professional play, you need to touch the gadget, right? If you're not nerf him for ranked, then changing the weapon like they did is probably the best way, because people don't really play him for the gadget. If you made Wamai's gadget better than Jaeger's, odds are you're gonna see Wamai getting played a lot and not so much Jaeger. But then you have another problem where Wamai is always picked, right? So it's a bit tough. There's some interesting camera perspective. I love this mint blitz. He's running around practically playing with his food. Not really doing much right now, just kind of poking his head around. Here's where the Monty is arguably stronger. I do think that I would probably prefer Monty myself on Chalet at least. It's nice to try and, like, to travel through the map as bit faster, but especially for like basement and bar, there's so many angles that Monty can just walk in deep and not get punished. We need new maps. The content is dry. I mean, we need new maps, new operators, new game modes. It doesn't help that the last couple of game modes have also been kind of dry. It doesn't feel very refreshing. 30 seconds left though. Dark Zero looking a bit of pickle here. Not a lot of time left. Hatch is closed and they have a lack of vertical play, but it is starting to come out. Pulse and Susu on the mirror are starting to retake together. Red pings are coming through. Dark Zero does have smoke grenades. Setting up a plant inside of Games Room here could strike very viable. Flashing people on staircases are always complicated because, oh my god, because of how the perspective it impacts the flashbangs, or like the flash on blitz. The flash on blitz is like a linear beam, it seems like. So if you're like elevated differently, you don't get blinded like at all. It's kind of weird. Pull shotgun though, let's see it. Nah, I mean the pull shotgun there doesn't get much value. I'm not really sure where. I mean, even if they're in library, I mean they're gonna be staying still on soft floor, like right above the bomb site, right? Like it's kind of rough. Match point for Dark Zero, 6-3. Yeah, the most fun part about watching teams like Cyclops is the operator picks. Pull shotgun. They played Monty, Dokkaebi, like they played Lion, I believe. They're playing Frost, Kite, like they're playing pretty much a bunch of different operators instead of sticking to like one set path. Where you see right now is Mint just playing Blitz. Like that's what that is. He's playing Blitz, end of story. It's not like we're playing Blitz, then Monty, then Lion in this case. I do believe he played Lion earlier, to be fair though, but the last couple rounds Blitz. Alright. Dark Zero, surprisingly enough, I know it's Chalet, and Chalet is like a tagger favorite, but Dark Zero in general, from what I've seen, they always strike me as a better attacking team than defending. Which is interesting because the game is defender favored on every map but Coastline and Chalet. It could just be like their synergy, or the way they approach the game on like a strategical level, or maybe they have issues with like dynamic roaming or decision making on defense. Because on attack, you need to make all the decisions with the info that you have. Whereas on defense, you need to like counter what the enemy's doing, or have a game plan on what you're expecting them to do. And most teams are significantly better at defending. Most teams. God damn it, Jimmy Jam. I mean, if G2 calls me up, private dispute to France, I skip isolation. I'm down, dude. I might get everyone COVID because I'm not getting isolated, but I'm down. I'll just cancel the entire thing. DC with a big rush here. We're speaking of strategical advantages here, and here it is. Information was gotten and utilized. 2 kills on site. Everyone else is roaming. Staircases are locked and loaded, and plant will go down shortly. That is a round over in literally 30-35 seconds. Unless... God damn, this guy's just swinging, dude. Look at this guy. Unless... Oh, a little bit of vertical hose above. Finds the head of Skies who was planting. Shouldn't make much of a difference. They are still locked to these staircase entries, which is very difficult to walk down. You see Blackbeard's gonna go west main. One guy blue stairs, one guy main stairs. I think Anytoon is playing in like 200 speed than my game, because this guy's game is faster, dude. Look at this. Gatorada finds the head of Hyper. These guys don't miss. Gets straight back by NGR. One guy blue, one guy train side. There is no more foes on the main stairs. Gatorada has sneaked up into the corner of blue, unbeknown to Dark Zero until now that he swings his head around. The NGR finds 3. That is the first win for Dark Zero this tournament. That's a beautiful last round. You know, utilizing the fact that CAG plays super fast, super heavy on the roam, went for a side push. The blitz is great for it for obvious reasons. But the opening kill just from Hyper just made and sealed that destiny right there.